Once upon a time, Russia's foreign policy was largely shaped by historical legacies, geopolitical interests, and aspirations for global influence. Under President Vladimir Putin's leadership, which began in the late 90s, the country embarked on a pragmatic and assertive foreign policy agenda. Its focus? Safeguarding sovereignty, advancing national interests, and asserting its role as a major player on the world stage. A key pillar of Russian foreign policy is the emphasis on sovereignty and multipolarity. Russia stands firm on the principles of state sovereignty and non-interference in domestic affairs. It advocates for a multipolar world order, where no single country dominates global affairs. Moscow opposes what it perceives as unilateralism and seeks to maintain a balance of power in international relations. Fast forward to the early 21st century, Russia began to place significant emphasis on fostering closer ties with its neighbors, particularly within the post-Soviet space. Initiatives such as the Eurasian Economic Union and the Collective Security Treaty Organization aimed to promote economic integration and security cooperation among former Soviet republics. Russia sought to maintain influence in its near abroad while countering Western encroachment in the region. Simultaneously, Russia began cultivating strategic partnerships with countries that shared its interests and objectives. The Russia-China partnership, in particular, evolved into a comprehensive strategic partnership of coordination, spanning various domains, including trade, energy, defense, and diplomacy. Russia also maintained close ties with countries such as India, Iran, and Turkey, as well as regional blocs like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. As we reached the mid-2010s, Russia demonstrated military assertiveness, particularly in its near abroad and regions of strategic importance. The annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its involvement in conflicts in Ukraine and Syria underscored Russia's willingness to use military force to protect its interests and assert its influence. Around the same time, Russia started leveraging its vast energy resources, particularly natural gas and oil, as a tool of foreign policy and geopolitical influence. However, Russia's energy dominance also became a source of contention with neighboring states and the European Union. As we move towards the present day, accusations of engaging in cyber warfare and information operations to influence domestic politics and undermine Western democracies have strained Russia's relations with the United States and its European allies. Despite these confrontations, Russia continues to engage in global diplomacy and multilateral forums such as the United Nations, seeking to assert its influence in international affairs. To sum up, Russia's foreign policy is a complex web of strategic alliances, assertive maneuvers, and pragmatic diplomacy. It is shaped by historical legacies, geopolitical interests, and aspirations for global influence. Whether viewed as a chess game or a layered strategy, one thing is clear: Russia remains a formidable player on the world stage.